because of a vaccine that came out in like 1995. I know this because I have my kid. And I was talking to other parents. I'm like, hey, did your kids have chickenpox? They're like, they don't even exist anymore. There's a vaccine. Like my child's been vaccinated.
Well, the moms, like some of them like in containment, right?
There's a vaccine that came out about. It's now almost 20 years. And chickenpox have gone from like 4 million cases a year to like 200,000. Like deaths have dropped by like 90%.
Really? I didn't know people still get chickenpox anymore.
Because of a vaccine.
That's his point. No, I'm not taking that. Yeah, you taking this lesson. Yeah, you gonna let us know how to go. Drew gonna take it for everybody.
Dr. Fauci says take out. I'll be the first one. Like I gotta go to Mexico. I have a vacation. I
did see that though. They trying to an airplane company. They said
enforce it.
Yeah, they said they trying to force it. If you go travel on that carrier, you have to have the vaccine. Drew. Hey, we're gonna be like I Am Legend around here. Like, I'm telling you, you gonna be one of them. All right, man, go ahead. She got an appointment.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing's so dope, bro. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Q. You know who know. Back, baby, with another video. Thank y'all for kicking it with me today, man. Y'all got to see what I got my eyes feasted on. Y'all ready to say, ooh. So, no, this is not my car. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of clickbaited y'all with the title. I know I'm gonna title the video. But anyway, it's my boy Drew car, man. So, Drew, say what's up.
What's up?
So, y'all remember Drew? We did a few videos a while back. We went to the Texas Friday Night Drags.
Speedway, Friday Night Drags.
Friday Night Drags. So this car been on here before. This is actually like 2 years in the making. Yeah. So when I started my channel, like what, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to put this on here for about 2 or 3 years, man.
We've talked so long about doing a Camaro review because I don't really got pictures or videos of it, and I think you do a great job. But we've never gotten.
I don't know why I do, because this car is sick, bro. I love your car, man. From where this car started at to where it's at now. I mean, when you first got it.
Yeah, it was
it's a good looking car. So I'm gonna let him tell it. So go ahead, we can just start wherever you want. The exterior, what you done to it.
Well, so it's my 2012 5th gen
2012, okay.
Camaro. It's the SS.
Yep.
So it has the V8 motor. It's the 2 SS, and so for people who don't know, kind of like the Camaro, the 2 SS is like the fully loaded Camaro.
Okay, I was going to ask you that.
So you get inside. It's what you see really with the 2 SS. You get like a heads-up display.
Okay.
Reverse camera that's built into the rear view mirror. You get certain lights on the inside the doors.
Okay.
Heated seats and stuff like that.
You got a heads-up display in the 2012?
Yeah, man, right here, yes sir.
That's crazy. That's good. That's dope.
Lie. When I first bought this, obviously if you're buying a Camaro, you want a sports car, and it's a little rough. But buying the 2 SS has actually probably been really good because those little premium items that you pay for really do pay off when you're just going the speed limit.
Right. I know there's a lot of people now, like what, the 6, you said this is a 5th gen?
This is the 5th generation. Right. So the 5th generation was from what, 2010 to 2015.
15. Yep. And then I heard a lot of people hate the 6th gen.
Yeah, the 6th gen. So Camaro's been around since the 60s, right? And so the classics are like the 67, 68. I think 30 years from now, the 5th gen will be that next great classic. I don't think the 6th gen will be.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like them.
Yeah, this 2010 to 2015 arena, you get a good, 5th gen. Yeah, it will be 30 years from now. It'll be a pretty good classic.
Right. I think like what the Z28 was a big one, and is the 5th gen.
So the ZL1.
ZL1 is the big boy.
Right. So the 2 SS that I have right now is the premium level SS. The only one level above that is the ZL1, which is pretty much this, just with a supercharger on the 6.2 V8.
Yeah, gotcha.
I bought it stock, pretty much, and my goal was to focus on the engine, but I did some changes on the inside.
Oh, you gonna go inside? What you got?
Sure, we can start. Everything else. It's pretty much, you could just look. It's just stock.
So hold on. So you did. It is stock for the most part, but like it came with leather seats, right?
Right. So the 2 SS, everything what you see is what comes with the package.
Yeah. So okay, I got you.
So the only really thing that I've done on the inside is I have a dash cam.
Oh, okay,
That's behind the mirror right there.
And actually, I got mine because of you.
Yeah.
You told me about it. Yeah, it's super small back there hidden, man.
Super small. And inside of the glove, I have a throttle controller.
What does that do?
So the throttle controller, at the end of the day, the simplest way is it connects to your gas pedal, and it changes the sensitivity to your gas pedal. You can make your gas pedal very sensitive, or you can make it very, I guess, non-sensitive. And the goal is, if you... So it's an automatic, and we can talk about that. But the goal is if you can find the right sensitivity, you can jump off the line quicker. But it's really good for like autocross. Okay. Because when you're doing autocross and you're hitting turns and you're going, you really want that throttle response.
Yeah, you do.
And so
coming out the corners.
They have like levels 0 to 9, 9 being the high sensitivity, 0 being the lowest. I have mine always set at 6. It's the best thing.
That's the highest. So it's gonna be super sensitive on throttle.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'll see. You're gonna have the car.
You'll get me in trouble.
No. You know what's fun? What's fun to do is when you go to valet and you set it, you can go in reverse and set it to like -9. So like they push that throttle bottom. I mean, they push the throttle down and the car barely moves. But yeah, no, I've taken it to valet and I put it on like 9, +9. They touch that pedal, they're like, oh man. Some people, they just say, it's not worth doing it because, if you tune the motor, you can actually kind of tune the pedal. But some people like myself, I love it. I mean, it was only like $100 and some bucks. It connects electronically to your pedal, and you can set it to factory, or you can make it a little bit more sensitive. And that change to make it a little bit more sensitive, it really counts when you're dealing with like an automatic, and I can explain that a little bit. So the exterior, it's pretty much factory. General Motor comes with this graphic kit that goes all the way around, and they don't just do that on the
so it's around. Oh, it is.
It goes all the way around.
Okay.
Now they don't just do that on the 5th gen. They actually do it on the 6th gen too. It's an option that you can buy. So sometimes people see my Camaro and they're like, oh, did you do anything? No, it's a factory look. That's the factory General Motor graphics kit. And so didn't do anything there. What I did do it from an exterior perspective, and it's more suspension. I did lower it.
Yeah, I can tell you lowered it.
Just
it looks
1
good,
inch
though.
all the way around.
You can get like barely 2 fingers up in there, man. You said just 1 inch?
Yeah. So the thing is, the Camaro, like most sport cars, the springs are already compressed. It's already pretty much lower. It's to the point where if you know how to take out springs, there's a tool when you're taking the spring off the shock that it's a special tool that you got to use that. If you don't use that special tool, that spring can come off that shock and it could kill you. It can pop off and like take off your head. Like a Camaro, you can take the spring off the shock with no special tool because it's already so compressed.
I got you.
It's already lower. So 1 inch all the way around was enough. And plus, since I have the graphic kit, it looks a little bit.
It looks a little lower than what it is. I was going to say that. So that's stock springs. You just lowered it.
No. So it's stock shocks.
Stock shocks.
But it's aftermarket springs.
Oh, you got aftermarket springs. Yeah. What springs you go with? Remember?
Dang.
I don't know nothing about springs.
I know the name brand. It's a common one. It's in my garage. I can't it's like BBK or something. It's dang, people can kill me for that. But yeah, no, it's standard. Standard lowering.
I got a truck following. They probably even know what the hell you talking about anyway. Hold on, I know. So did you put these slotted rotors on there, or you did?
Yeah,
y'all can see you got the slotted rotors.
Absolutely. These are brake performance rotors and brake pads. In brake performance, they make awesome rotors and brake pads pretty much for any car. And so drilled and slotted to try to help more air to pass through so it can cool them off a little bit quicker. You painted the calipers too, I'm sure, right? Painted the calipers.
What paint did you use? We talked about this.
G2 paint.
G2
paint. Anybody can get it. And G2 actually can color match to a specific color if you tell them a certain color. But G2 paint is amazing because it's not just like regular paint. It's like a chemical reaction type of paint that once you start the chemical reaction, that paint starts to turn into like a hard shell. So you got to hairpin paint all your calipers because once it's on there,
it's on there.
It looks
like it's holding up pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, after I painted this like maybe
it was a while ago.
Man, it has to be.
It was last year, I thought, huh?
No, I'm saying it has to be like 4 years ago.
Oh, it's been that long. It's been a while then. I know we talked about mine, but we talked about not getting up on a jack. I actually figured out how to get it up. If you just lift from the differential.
Oh yeah, that's
you just lift from this side. That's how people do it. What kind of wheels are these? These are some dope wheels. What size and what size and type?
Yeah, let me talk about that. So I really wanted to keep the General Motor Camaro look, right? And so these are not the factory SS wheels for the 2012 year. They were on 2 different types of models. They were on the ZL1 and they're on the actual SS1LE, but for later years.
I got you.
So these are, I mean, there's replicas, but you always know when you have the real one because it says Camaro. It's actually engraved into the wheel. So these are General Motor, you know, like forged wheels. So they're lighter.
That's cool.
So they came off of a 2014 SS 1LE, a good friend of mine, Joe. And what you see, they're 20-inch in the front and the back. They're 20-inch by
20 front and back.
Yeah, so 20-inch by 10 in the front and 20-inch by 11 in the rear. So they're offset, and so of course I tried to put. You have to put the biggest tire, the widest tire.
Yeah. So what you
on this car?
So what you got on front?
So on the front I have 285 width, but on the rear I have 315.
I was about to say, dude, that's a meaty tire, bro. I was gonna say 305s.
Nah, 315.
But I was like, he said, yeah, it's a fat tire, bro. She thick. Like, look at the stance you got on it. Like, it's almost kind of flush with your fender.
Exactly.
Yeah, it got a nice stance on it.
Those were the widest tires you could really put on here before it just gets too far in the wheel well. But so 315 on the rear, 285 on the front. You
know they're doing that now. You know I like the Mopars. With the Scat Packs and Hellcats, they come with 315s now on the wide bodies. But before, everybody couldn't get traction because they like what, 285s or 255s on there, something crazy.
Gotta do it. And I think they used to have an issue trying to get that bigger tire, but I know now that you can fit that. You can fit that there.
And like you tinted out your side markers
so too. I mean, once I started to put the black rims on here, I started to feel like, I think I'm doing the white and black look. I haven't wrapped the hood. I mean, I need to probably do that.
That would look good, actually. It really would. Yeah, go ahead.
So no, I mean, tinted the windows and started blacking out certain parts.
Black. Is that like a?
It's like a sticker.
It's like a little adhesive type.
Yeah, it's just like an adhesive sticker. And it's pretty much, you see the same in the back. It's really cost effective.
Oh, you did on your tail lights too?
Yeah, the tail lights. So
that looks good.
The tail lights are black, which I think.
Did you do on your reverse too?
Did on the reverse.
Oh, you did on all of them.
Actually, one thing that I will point out that I really like about some of the exterior stuff, because I really didn't spend much time in the exterior. I did it all under the motor. Right. But one thing I really like, General Motors. So this is, like I said, the factory graphic graphic kit that comes with it. But this my tip on my exhaust is this is custom. So typically when you see a Camaro like this that has this this like body kit on here, the exhaust tip is like inside. It's just a circle one, and it's almost like 4 inches inside.
It doesn't sit flush like this. It doesn't sit out like this.
And so working with my boy at Exhaust Authority, we mapped out what we would want to do for my exhaust system, and we took out my resonator. We built a custom Y pipe. I have Flowmaster for both of my mufflers back here. And then we really talked about what I wanted my tips to look like. And I really wanted a finished look. Because I'm all about, trying to get that finished look. And I said, I don't want them to sit back. I really want them to kind of sit flush and try to be rectangle. And so this is what we came up with. And I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 other people like online that actually do their tips like this for this type of kit. Everybody else have these circles that sit in.
It looks good seeing them flush like that.
It's kind of my finished style.
So you said you run the Flowmaster. You said X pipe Flowmaster.
So I have for my 2 mufflers in the back. They're Flowmasters. They're, I think, 40 series or whatnot.
Sounds good.
Man, I appreciate it. And I have a custom Y pipe that we built. Where the resonator used to sit. Yeah,
guys, we ain't getting down there to show y'all that. Just man word. I'm not getting down there. I trust his word.
It's a little cold.
It is cold. This just takes us to the to the engine now, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start off.
Oh, you want to start it? Oh, you said start off in the engine. My bad. I thought you meant start it. Okay.
Yeah, I can do whatever you want. So let's see. So I guess the first thing I did was the exhaust, right? And I spent a lot of time trying to get that the way I wanted. I went through like 3 different exhausts, and I settled with Flowmaster, and I love it. But then after that, I said, I had to.
This joint is clean, bro.
I had to spend some more time getting, more air in the motor and, air out of the motor. So of course I had to go Rotofab. Rotofab's the way to go if you have a General Motor car. It's just I mean, look at my hand. I mean, this thing is
pretty
huge.
Big, man.
So when I installed,
it looks good too.
Yeah, I love it. And the thing with Rotofab is you can tell them, what color you want your air intake. So they powder coated this white for me. So they powder coated this white to match the car.
Oh, that's dope.
And also while I was doing that, I took off the front bumper, and I have like an air scoop. It's kind of hard unless I had a light, but there's an air scoop there that brings the air in there, brings it from the bottom.
Okay, can you see it from down here?
You probably can't, but you can see there's an open space, so air's coming in from the bottom.
Okay, I got you. I
put long tube headers in there from Stainless Works.
Oh, right.
I love.
Y'all see the headers?
Love Stainless Works headers. They sound really good when you start up the car. You can hear it up front. While I was down there, I put in high flow cats. So, I had to get rid of those factory cats.
Yeah.
Some people ask me about this. They're like, well, you have the L99 motor.
What's that mean?
And so, for your viewers, I know you say you have truck viewers, but I know you got some Camaro lovers.
There's probably something there, I'm sure.
People know about the LS3 motor. That's just
I hear that. LS3 swap. That's all I hear. Yeah.
An L99 is like an LS3 sibling. It's just like a brother or sister to the LS3. The only thing is, an LS3 was paired with a manual transmission. An L99 is paired with an automatic transmission. And when you pair it with an automatic transmission, you add certain things like displacement on demand and variable valve timing, which General Motor tried to do to help with the gas guzzler tax or whatnot, to try to turn the V8 motor to like four cylinders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. Which cylinder deactivation thing.
Yeah, which that's all turned off right now.
Yeah, okay.
So I got intake, I got the long tube headers, high flow cats, wires, spark plugs or whatnot, just standard bolt on. One thing that I really love about this car, because obviously it is an automatic. One thing I really love about this car is I dropped the transmission.
Yeah, I came that day when you did that. Yeah.
I dropped the transmission and I added a torque converter or a stall converter inside of my transmission. And for those who don't know, it essentially it allows my engine to rev up in higher RPMs before the transmission actually locks into gear or whatnot.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can jump off the line faster. Yeah. It almost feels like you're driving sort of like a manual per se. I don't even want to say it that way because I don't want the manual people to be like, oh, you're trying to copy. It's not like that.
Okay.
It's just the way to do it. Anyone who's like dragging an automatic they're gonna have a stall converter.
Right.
Because you want to be in your power band quick.
Is it only our first gear or is it through all gears?
It's through all gears.
Through all gears.
Right.
Okay.
So if my power band is in higher RPMs, I can quickly get into my power band quicker. So pulling the transmission, putting the torque converter in was a good job. I had to add a dipstick for the transmission because there is no dipstick for the transmission at all.
Why not? Wait, Chevy they don't make one?
That you have one right here for your oil. You don't have one for your transmission. They don't.
Shit, now that I think about it, bro, I don't think I have one in my truck either anymore.
They didn't make it at least for the 2012. So while I was there, I had to add that because that's where I had to put all my transmission fluid back in.
So you put it in through here? You refill through here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And I can check the level too and everything.
Yeah, okay.
And so once I did that, of course, I'm adding more stress on the transmission.
Yeah.
So to keep it cooler, I have a trans cooler down here too.
Oh,
and
okay.
you can't really see unless the light's on, but it's like it looks like a radiator right here.
Okay.
And that's where I'm taking in transmission fluid and cooling it off and throwing it back.
Did you upgrade your radiator by chance? Did you go?
No, I was going to go to more of like
not radiator.
one.
I mean intercooler. Is that same thing? Shit.
Well, like the radiator right here. Like no, this is still the factory one.
Yeah, the radiator. That's not the radiator.
I didn't upgrade it at all. It's still the standard one.
I see you got catch can as well.
Yeah,
JLT catch can.
I got to. Didn't you tell me to get that one?
No, you told me.
Oh,
is it? Oh, that's the one I got, but I thought you told me to get it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Well, I know I got the same one. JLT.
Yeah. From a bolt-on perspective, it's the headers, it's the cats. I did work on the transmission.
Yep. I know you said you wanted to keep it all motor. That was your biggest thing.
So that's one thing that I really want to do with this build. I'm not done yet because I want to do cam and I want to do port and polish heads, but I really want an all motor build.
Yeah,
like as this right now is, to the wheels, it's just getting close to 400 to the wheels.
Okay.
The crank is more.
Right.
But if I can do a couple more things and I'm pushing closer to 520
to the wheel? Okay.
Just to the wheels, all motor build. For how this car drives, that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be really fast.
Right.
It's a driver's car.
Yep.
It's fun. Love this motor.
Cause I want, you know, and the guys, the reason I'm over here, well, one, I want to do a review on it, just driving, but two, I'm thinking about selling my bike. I told you that, and getting into maybe to cars. We'll see. But you know, I wouldn't want a high horse. They always break. What I'm trying to say, it's constantly broke. You're constantly fixing it. Something reliable is what I'm trying to say.
Something
fast, reliable, that you can daily.
Fast.
Right.
And another thing is, once you start to get over. Once you start to put, like, let's say 600 to the wheels, it's all about, can you put that power down?
Yeah, that is
true,
You can
have all that power, but if you can't put that power down, it doesn't really mean nothing.
Right, that's why with the Hellcats, they can't put the power down.
You got to be able to put that power down, and you get to a point where it's just, you got to start to question, is it worth it?
Is it worth it, right.
So I think there's a good sweet spot around the 500 range, having the right tires, having the right build, and just having that driver's car. Because that's another thing. You know, when you drive this car, you want to play around.
Yeah.
And you want to hit those corners, and even with this build, I can't just always just play around, because this car, the back,
you get loose
instantly
with 315s.
Oh my god!
Well, I've seen it a couple times, but I didn't think you get loose with.
You about to take the car, so you figure it out yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
You better bring it back in one piece. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now I'm gonna bring it back in one piece. I'm gonna bring it back.
315s don't mean nothing to, you know, one, the cold weather.
Yeah, it's cold. It's 40 some degrees.
You'll see it. This again. You got to be able to put the power down, and you'll see.
We'll see.
Just try to not drive a little bit normal, and you'll see. You'll be sliding everywhere.
That's crazy, man.
Bring it back in one piece.
Yeah, I'll bring it back in one piece. Oh man, but now, God, I'm excited about this, man. So I haven't been in a sports car. Shit. Well, I did my boy Jeremy. We did the Mustang, but yeah, this is gonna be my first time driving a legit sports car. So I'm curious to see how it goes. For
my all-motor build, the only two other things I was going to do, that I am going to do, I'm going to cam the motor.
Okay.
I'm going to, you know, get the heads pulled off and get them poured and polished, just so the motor's pretty much done.
Okay.
And then eventually, when it's really, you know, when I'm done, it's not considered to really be an L99 anymore. It really would be more like an LS3, but a lot of times you see this thing called LSX, because we started to modify our LS engines.
Okay.
So it's not going to be an L99, really not an LS3, but whatever, like an LSX.
Okay.
And my rear diff.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna change that to be 391 gears.
What are you on now? 355, 360 something?
340 something.
Okay.
But 391 gears is the standard that they do with the 1LE package.
Okay.
And
Got you.
It's quicker. It's my 0 to 60 would get way better.
Yeah.
I've talked to a guy scheduled the job. It's just because of COVID I haven't gotten out there.
Okay.
I mean, that's it. This is my build. It's a driver's car. It's really fun.
Yeah, I hear this is one of the fun. This and the Mustang, I always hear people say the Camaro, bang for your buck, like the SS 1LE is like the best bang for your buck that you can buy at any car. Is what I hear people say all the time. And this is a driver car. Unlike, I always go back to Mopar, the Hellcat and Scat Pack, they say it's not a driver's car. You know, the Camaro and Mustang is. So why Camaro? Why not Mustang or like a Mopar?
Well, to be honest with you, it's the cornering.
Okay. So you like the track? Well, I ain't gonna say track, but
well, you know, I used to have a motorcycle.
Yes.
On a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And
you did? I didn't know you used to track your bike.
Yeah, I used to track my bike.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah, and this car, I mean, you can once you get the power. Once you can put the power down, this car, I mean, it goes wherever you want to go. And you know, I'm not a Mustang guy, but if you watch all the Mustang videos, when they go, you know where they going. They trying to go that way, they go way over there. They might kill somebody. With this, when I first originally bought it, I could play a lot more. You know what I mean? Because I could keep it under control.
Yeah,
but where it is right now, you got to watch it. Because
he's scaring me, guys.
I just don't want the car to come back in two pieces. You once you know how much you can go, and even then, like I've had this for years, and I drove it like the other day, a couple weeks ago, and the tires were just too cold, and I was like, oh man, the car almost went out into a tree.
Does it have like sport mode, anything in there? No, is it just?
Yeah, no. I mean, it has. When you turn it on, traction control's already on. There's like three options. There's like this Stabilitrack mode that you put on if you're on the track, or you can just turn off all traction control.
Okay.
You start with traction control.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with traction. Make sure it's on before I leave.
It's on by default.
Okay,
I can show you a button to click it off.
No, I don't think I'm gonna cut it off. I don't think I'm gonna cut it off. I want to bring this thing back in one piece.
I mean, the only thing it's gonna do is pretty much turn your power down if you start to lose a little control.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. I mean, what else you need to know?
Nah, that's it, man. Look, this is gonna be the keys of mine, man. Y'all see it. So Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get this thing a ride. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this one, but yeah, that's gonna be next video. Y'all know I couldn't give it to y'all in one video, so it's gonna be a first try video next. Yeah, bro. Look, I'm learning the YouTube ways. Those are YouTube ways. You're getting a review to the first drive next, but yeah, do you mind if Riel drives one time?
Well, you might turn off the camera. I don't let my wife drive.
Oh, you don't? You don't let her drive?
She's trying to start a fight.
Oh, shit. No, we ain't trying to do that.
Nah, she got it.
I want her to try one time. And that's another thing, too. Brielle, once we got the motorcycle, she's okay with me getting this. She likes the Challenger, though. Yeah, she likes the Challenger. She's a, you saw a Jeep. She's Dodge. She loves Dodge. I don't know why. So, you know, I just wanted her experience to see if, you know, she would.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, she can drive at me. I know that. I know that you're not going to try to take this off road and go get stuck in mud.
Oh, you saw he did me? Dude, man, I still got a big scratch on my hood from that too, man. I still, and my wheels, bro, they all scratched. You probably, if you're not seeing the video, all scratched up. Y'all say appreciated you in the comments, man, for letting me take this car, bro. This is like his baby. But how many miles you put on this? Tell him how many miles you put on it.
Last year?
Last year in the year, how many miles, guys?
I put 1,000 miles on it in 1 year.
1,000 miles in 1 year. He don't even drive it. I'm gonna tell y'all what he likes to drive. Y'all see the red one? He drive that everywhere. But
JDA. Yeah, you know, that Acura.
Yeah, but like you said, like guys, like my truck, when I go places, I park at the back. I just worry about something happening to it. And he was saying with his daily driver, he don't have to worry about that, man.
Yeah,
you know,
I be parking next to everything.
Everything. First park up front. I'm trying to get in there.
Park up front.
You feel me? Everywhere, but not like with this, you want to park at the back, man. So that's all what it is.
Another parking lot.
But anyway, guys, let's go wrap it up, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all come back for the next one. First drive, me and this, and I'll catch y'all next one. Appreciate it, bro. All right, peace.